5 goals away against Barcelona is unknown. That's exactly what they got, beating Xavi's side by 5 goals to 3. What a match. As I mentioned, Gemma was there. She was at Montjuic for this tie. Gemma, I just want to start off with a reaction from the fans at half-time. That was quite something, and that's probably the loudest we've heard Montjuic all season.
Yes, it was a completely crazy roller coaster in Montjuic, and it was actually at full capacity. We haven't seen that much in Montjuic because the fan base decided somehow that it was difficult or whatever, and they didn't do the membership that requires. Today it was a good atmosphere, and they were absolutely devastated with the 2-0 for Villarreal, and then they were absolutely excited with the crazy comeback from Barcelona, and then it was like they went silent absolutely when Villarreal came again with a draw and with a 5-3. It was like desperation, and we could see in the face of the fan base that they couldn't believe what they've seen. I mean, it looks like it's very easy to score goals, and for Barcelona they concede so easily, and there was a lack of physicality, but also I think spirit or self-esteem, because I was mentioning conceding 5 goals for a team like Barcelona, even though it's not their home, it's another provisional stadium. There was a lack of pride and trying to do something for the fans that were who paid a lot of money to be in that stadium today. So it was a roller coaster, and the fans were so mad at the end of the game.
Luis, the Barcelona fans can throw conspiracy theories. The refs are in favour of Real Madrid, however you want to spin it. That 4th goal that Barca concedes against Villarreal is one of the most embarrassing things you've got to see as a Barcelona supporter.
Yeah, it's not easy to see. It is sad actually, because I can understand the frustration of Barcelona players at that moment. I understand that the crowd is not going to be happy. Of course, when you see it, and I've seen it 20 times to try to understand why Barcelona arrived to that situation, when you are ahead of the game and you allow the Villarreal on a counter-attack team that doesn't score many goals, that concede so many, is one of the 3 or 4 that concede the most, and you allow them to believe that they can win at your stadium. And that's been the moment of the whole season. That's been the situation every single weekend, and that's something that we've been seeing. And it's difficult to try to understand, but I understand that it's about frustration. When you, during a game, manage to get back, you are ahead of the game, and then a goal is produced by 2 mistakes that are not expecting. They are individual mistakes. And it can happen because football is about mistakes, and you can understand, but you are punished so hard. Imagine when you are there, you've been trying, you've been doing everything that you can, you've been running, you've been fighting, and one mistake throws everything away. Everything that you've done for 20 minutes or 25 minutes coming back throws away. So that situation is very difficult to handle mentally, and I think this Barcelona is drained mentally. Not only tired physically, but also tired mentally, and it's very difficult to get back to a new. So I think that's why Xavi thinks that he needs to move to the side, because he can see that the players cannot continue in this situation. Because again, if you see the body language, you see the players, they are destroyed mentally, and it's difficult to turn over.
Talking about that mental struggle, how does what's happened after the game and Xavi's announcement, Luis, affect things going into Wednesday's game at Montjuic against Osasuna?
It's not going to be easy, if I have to be honest. I'm surprised that Xavi decided to step forward and say that he's going to leave, because you still 6 months or 5 months to continue working. You still Champions League to compete. You still need to get in the top 4 competition. You need to address to the players and try to recover mentally and try to get the best of them, because you need that. You need that from them. So I know that Xavi knows very well how to approach to the players. His man management is fantastic. I know that the players are with him. Even though that the people talks, the players are not believing in him or anything. I know how he behaves. I know the way he talks to the players, and I know that he's gonna try to address this and try to change the situation. It's not gonna be easy, of course, but again, this is football. He's been there so many times as a player that I'm sure that he knows that what he has to do to try to turn over.